What more can you tell us about this Stampede?
Well, this was a charity event that was held by one of the wealthiest Yemeni businessmen in the country. And this wealthy businessman, he holds these charity events every year during the month of Ramadan, especially in the last week of Ramadan, which is the case in this unfortunate tragedy that happened tonight. This was an event that happened at 10 p.m. Sanaa time, whereby you had thousands of people in need. They gathered at this school. They gathered in the school's yard. They started to pile up and fill this narrow area where the food distribution, the charity distribution, was going to take place. And as soon as the gate opened, the people, they started to rush to the front so they can be one of the first to get their charity package. And as more and more people started to fill this narrow area, the people from the back, they started to push aggressively so they can get to the front. And as they pushed and pushed from the back, the people in the front, they were basically they basically suffocated, and they were basically crushed to death. In the video, you can clearly see and you can hear the people in the front, screaming and yelling and calling out for help and desperately trying to get out of the unfortunate predicament that they were in. You can see some of the organizers or some of the people actually trying to pull some of the members of the crowd who were screaming. But clearly, I think this is more of people getting crushed and people suffocating, as opposed to a stampede where you have people being trampled on. So the Houthi government, the Sanaa government, they have formed an investigation committee to investigate what exactly happened. As you mentioned, two organizers have been arrested, and more to come in the coming days to see who's personally going to be held responsible for this tragedy.
Yousef, did the stampede happen after Houthis fired into the air to control the crowd, or before that?
Well, there's been some reports of that. However, as you can see in the video, there wasn't any sounds of any gunfire. This was in the videos that I've seen. You can clearly see people suffocating, and you can clearly see people being crushed to death. The Sana'a government spokesperson, they mentioned that this was an event that was held without there being any coordination or any partnership with the Houthi government, with the government or the authorities in Sana'a. And this was an event organized and coordinated with the wealthy businessman who holds these events every year. And I think the Houthis are sort of, as they mentioned, and according to their statements, they're saying that this was a poorly organized charity event whereby the organizers simply did not coordinate and organize with the authorities here in Sana'a, with the Houthis.
Yousef Mawry, live for us from Sanaa. Thank you very much indeed.